What's up, YouTube family? Finally got the rest of that shipment in that we've been talking about. The one that got split off from the rest, held in customs for like almost 15 days. So, all because of Gundam markers. These little bad boys just messed the whole thing up. But, you know, they changed the form, I guess, like the week the stuff was shipped, because my distributor was not aware of that. And since they had the right form, exactly fit out the way they needed to have it, they held it forever. But now we got it. It's actually a pretty small shipment because a lot of stuff was special orders on there. So go through what we got, and I'm going to show you some of the new miniature gaming we're doing in the store too. If you haven't been in the store for a little while, you might not know, and we welcome you guys in to play games with us. All right, let's check this stuff out. All right, so we got on this really nice, huge, heavy statue of Revy from Black Lagoon, if you're not familiar. Really cool, sexy female character. Shooting them up type of show. Good stuff. Got some Zoids back in. So I know you guys got some huge Zoid fans. Shadow Fox is a real nice one. And then try the frame arms out again. I know the frame arm girls are real hot right now, so see if you guys want to do some of the frame arm robots that or mechas that they're coming from. So most of the frame arm girls are actually based off of the original frame arms. Then we got that high new. This is a special edition with the metal stickers. And of course that Hildolfr. I've had 3 of them in so far. This is probably the last one I'm getting. So, and actually one customer bought 2 of them. So get these while you can, because when they go, you know, when they're out of the distributors, they don't come back for a while, and the prices balloon, especially on Amazon and eBay. And then for you Yuri on Ice fans, this is actually like a window cling, where almost works kind of like a stained glass, I guess, where the light kind of goes through it too. So if you already ran out of wall space and you love some Yuri on Ice, you can throw this up on your window or your mirror. Also, for you Yuri on Ice fans, got some buttons in. So both of them are chibi style, but really nice buttons. Got the crystal puzzles. And we got some tools in here. Bunch of alligator clips with the sticks already done. If you're having trouble finding that Pokemon Go Plus, got it here. Got 2 of them, so while supplies last. And like I said on the previous video about you know, being a basic builder and complaining about how expensive stuff is, these nippers are only $5 and they work pretty well. They're basically, you know, obviously look like nail clippers, but they have a really nice angle to them, so you can get in there right up on the gate and cut where you need to cut. And then the cause of all the frustration, the Gundam markers. So the Gundam paint markers, which come in sets and individual, if you don't know, these, you're not going to paint a whole Gundam with these. It will look like ass. So these are for touch-ups, and another great thing to use them for is if you do put a stress mark on your Gundam, if you have a near matching color in the Gundam marker, you put a dab on that, let it dry for a couple of seconds so it just soaks into that white stress mark, and then wipe the excess off, and it'll blend your stress mark right in. So great use for them. So I wanted to take another look at the miniature games we've got in. So 2 great games that are from the same company, Tanks and Flames of War. Tanks is more of a skirmish style game. Has a lot of similarities to X-Wing, while Flames of War is a much larger battle warring game, war miniature game, that takes about 2 to 3 hours to get a game in. You can see there's great detail on these newer tanks. These are plastic. And this is just a primed one here. You can just see how great the detail is before we even throw paint on there. There's airplanes, artillery, and troops in the game. You can see how simple the kits are to put together. That's one whole tank on one runner. Next up is the game Infinity, which is actually one of my favorites so far. I love the dynamic in this game of when you're on defense, you can either dodge or fire back at your attacker. And by doing so, if you fire back, you can fire first and hurt the attacker before they hurt you, which is a pretty cool dynamic. There's also other options once you get deeper into the game. So far, I've only played the starter games, which were about 4 or 5 missions that build up the game for you. Though it is a skirmish game, you're only fielding about 4 to 8, maybe 9 units at a time. The units and rules can get very deep. Next up is a newer game, Runewars. You can see I have painted the units, and they're in different phases. The Ruined Golem is pretty much finished, like the way that came out. The large centipede creature is almost finished. It needs a little more dry brushing on the skeleton, and the mouth needs some washes on it and highlights. Let's look at the current wall as our gaming section is growing, and check out this Tantive that I just got in from a customer. We do sell used gaming product, which is kind of cool because it gives you a much cheaper entryway into some games. Most of the product is about 40 to 50% off of retail. And we have a few other games available. So join us Wednesday nights for game night, 6 to whenever pretty much, but roughly 6 to 9. And hope to see you guys soon. Talk to you later.